Hey guys, this is a more modern film. I don't know what the year this was, but it's within the last handful of years, I think. Starring a couple of up and comers, I guess you'd say. One has been known for a variety of roles in recent years, some horror, some non horror. The other one was known for a science fiction Michael Bay franchise, actually. And when I told my wife the name, the title, and who was in it, her only response was, "Uh huh." Jennifer's Body, the unrated version, up next. All right. Well, first of all, yes, this is a horror movie. And yes, it's actually pretty good. Starring Megan Fox. That's right. And Amanda Seyfried. Seyfried? Never know how to pronounce her name. Two attractive young ladies, no doubt. Best friends. And yes, there is a pseudo lesbian scene in the movie. Well, all right, onward with the horror. What happens is these two are best friends, and although you can't tell from the cover, the Amanda Seyfried character is kind of bespeckled and a plain Jane compared to the Megan Fox character. And well, the Megan Fox character is the Megan Fox character. She's a cheerleader and very popular in the school and so on. The Megan Fox character, quite a bit wilder than the Amanda Seyfried character. And maybe it's easier to call them by their names, huh? Yeah, well, obviously she's Jennifer. And it's Jennifer and her friend. I can't remember her friend's name. You would think I'd watch the whole movie, I'd know that. But anyway, it's Needy. They call her Needy. All right, very good. Needy Jennifer. I'll do that from here on instead of saying Megan Fox and Amanda Seyfried. So the Needy character is always kind of bossed around by the Jennifer character. And Jennifer wants to be the center of attention. She wants Needy to just cute, but not too cute. Not to accentuate her breasts, because that is Jennifer's deal. And they're going to go out man hunting a little bit. They go to this bar, which is kind of a redneck, kind of countryish local bar. This one happens to have a rock band played at it called Low Shoulder. And there's something about these guys isn't quite right. And at one point, when Jennifer goes up to buy the lead singer a drink, Needy overhears the lead singer and one of the guitar players talking about whether or not the Jennifer character is in fact a virgin. And they came, they didn't come to these hick bars for no reason. Remember why they were here. And after the bar, somewhat mysteriously, although I don't think it was necessarily intentional, catches on fire, the members of the band who survive have their van and ask if Jennifer wants to get in with them and go for a ride, and she does. Well, the next thing you know, she comes into Needy's house covered in blood and starving. Opens the refrigerator and dives into it was like a piece of chicken or something. Gets about 3 bites in and all of a sudden starts puking up this black bile-like substance. It almost looks alive. It looks like it had razors in it or something. It was like raising up. And of course, her friend Needy is trying to help her as much as she can, but she doesn't know what the hell's going on. Well, one thing leads to another, and it turns out that the Jennifer character needs to eat meat, almost like a vampiric type thing, but rather than sucking blood, needs to actually eat the organs and rip open the skin and that type of thing. More like a wolf or a rabid dog or some sort of a vulture or something. And she has a really cool effect where her jaws unhinge. Really look neat. And she tempts the, and, you know, looking as she does, she finds it fairly easy to tempt just about anybody to come along with her. So she starts out with the big hunky football player. He provides a nice snack. And she immediately, the next day, looks vivacious. Her hair is just, you know, glistening, and her skin is perfect. And Needy comments to her how beautiful she looks. And, well, about a month later, she's not looking so good. She needs another snack. So she lures a geeky guy to a house being built and kills him. And all these kills are fairly interesting, and how she kind of transforms and leads them from... sorry, I get a cold or something. Leads them from, you know, their horniness to death. And it seems like they almost need to be kind of a little horny for her to get what she wants. Although I don't know if that's a prerequisite, but might be something else that I think about. I'm trying to think of what. White Russian here. Vodka, Kahlua, and cream. Not a bad afternoon snack. Well, this movie reminds me a lot of, was it Ginger Snaps, where the two sisters are really close, but one of them becomes a vampire, and the other one kind of has to deal. It's kind of like that in a way. I like this one, though. I liked it quite a bit. The other one became a werewolf. Did I say a vampire? A werewolf. And this one, she becomes a demon. Turns out that this band sacrificed her by the quarter moon, as they should have, but they thought she was a virgin. And as she tells her friend Needy, I'm not even a backdoor virgin anymore, honey. So she's been around. Oh, here's the back of this one. I've been showing the front. Here's the back. Yeah. I'm going to throw some spoilers here at the end. So anyway, they sacrificed her, and according to the demonic legends, if you sacrifice a non-virgin, she becomes a demon. So she turns into a demon now, and that's the deal. She, you can see she looks a little demonic here on the cover, doesn't she? But it's still cute. And, you know, it even comes down to her boyfriend, who is kind of like the nice guy, and she decides that he's looking good to her, and she wanted to make a meal out of him too. Which brings us to the conclusion of the film. She kills him, but not before he stabs her through the heart with a like a skimmer for a pool, because we're in a pool. That doesn't kill her though. But Needy dresses up like a ninja almost, complete with a box cutter, and heads to her home and slices and dices her until she kills her. Part of it was ripping her heart off. Here they said something about you had to rip the heart out or take the heart out or something, but there was significance to this heart, best friends forever. When she rips that off of her, seemingly she weakens, and when she does, she's subject to this. She's falls subject to this, or falls prey to the box cutter, and she dies. And her mom walks in, which is why this one ends up in a penitentiary. And we know that from early in the movie. I kind of left that out, but early in the movie we see that she's in prison. We don't know why, but we know she's in prison. I don't know if that was best done that way, but anyway, that's where she ends up. And the end of the movie is the legend says that if you get bit by a demon, and she was toward the end, and live, then you become a demon. So now you gain some of the demon's powers, perhaps not become a full demon, but she can levitate, as we see. She's got strength and speed because she breaks out of the facility. And the next thing we know, she's catching a ride. And the old man that's going to pick her up says, "Where are you going to, honey?" She says, "I'm following a rock band, Low Shoulder. It's going to be their last concert. I want to go to it." And we get the idea then that she's going to take care of him. And then in the credits, we actually see her go to the hotel room where these guys are staying and kill them all. So that was kind of an interesting ending during the credits. Each one dies different death. You don't see them get killed necessarily, but you see their bloody bodies. I like Jennifer's Body. I thought it was a pretty good movie. It's not a great movie. It's a 6 or something like that. But, a horror movie, a 6 for a horror movie isn't all that bad. It's watchable. And this was very watchable. The acting was okay. I thought the needy character in particular was good. And I thought the Megan Fox character, Jennifer, was okay too. It certainly mixed a healthy amount of sex and blood and guts and gore. There were some pretty gutsy, gory moments in this one. Yeah. I'd say as a horror movie, it's around a 6. That's not bad. Jennifer's Body, the unrated version. Lots of extras on this as well, including commentaries by the director. And the theatrical version has both the director and the writer, Diablo Cody. So, includes both the digital theatrical version and the unrated version on here. Has deleted scenes and a bunch of other stuff. So overall, not a bad movie. And hopefully you enjoyed this.